All right, you guys. So I just posted about the Divine Mother video and how there's a rise of the Divine Feminine. I also have the Cosmic Egg here. I thought I'd get some additional information for us so that we can maintain and raise our vibration. I'm using a Kyle Gray deck, sorry. I just thought it was a bit, lighthearted. And so if you could follow, interact with this video, I find that they're kind of flagging and watching and overseeing my videos, and they're not getting pushed out or being I guess they're being received for who needs them, but I do feel like there's interference. So give me a like and a follow to help the channel. All right, so the information I'm getting here is you are safe here. All right, so this is really important for you to do this inner check-in, specifically what's going around in your external environment, and do a check-in to see if there's anything that you need to take action on. And if you don't, stay put, okay? Many of you, this is a confirmation, all right? You are surrounded by angels, okay? Your light will attract the light. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Feelings of fear is a call for love. It is safe for you to shine. You are worthy. Believing is seeing. And we're used to seeing it the other way, right? Like seeing is believing. No. Okay, Divine Feminine energy believes before it manifests. Therefore, believing is seeing. Okay, so this is that creator energy, all right? This is using this vibration, this high, divine feminine, creatrix vibration, okay? To believe love is abundant everywhere and is available to all. It is infinite, okay? Believing, feeling, and knowing. That is the energy being put out here, okay? That's the energy of love. Let's get a few other messages here. Okay. They're wanting me to use the Divine Masters deck. So this is like, there's a bigger picture playing out here for sure. Isis, okay? Reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours, all right? Isis, divine feminine energy, holy crap. And then we have Gaia, resilient spirit. This is for the purpose of the spirit of Gaia. Earth connection, staying rooted in trust and faith. Believing is seeing. There is sacred connections playing out here. Okay, synchronicities, divine connections, and understanding lessons. Okay, this is Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon. Other divine feminine energy, Lady Portia, overcoming limitations. Karmic release, letting go of the need to be right. Okay, some battles. Some things are worth letting go and releasing for the sake of the highest and greatest good of all. Okay, so that's playing out on a very large scale. We have divine knowledge, Melchizedek. So what's being experienced is playing out for the purpose of higher learning and committing to your vision through study. So many of you are learning through these experiences that you've been having. And if you watch my Divine Feminine series video regarding the Divine Mother, I believe that there was this emphasis on you're committing to your vision and study and the higher learning. So check that video out. I also have Kuan Yin. This is you being of service and making the conscious decision of enlightened action. Okay, so everything you've experienced to this point was for the sake of your training, your understanding, your wisdom, your knowledge, for you to be in a position of action. Choosing compassion and moving forward with grace, okay? So this is you also confirmation for many of you who have been through like the spiritual awakening process. And how you understand how it's all interconnected, okay? Even our thoughts and how they manifest. I feel like you understand how interconnected everything is. So you're understanding how energy works. And so you have been trained to know how to generate, okay? Manifest love, okay? So you are being guided to bring grace and love to the situations, okay? You are understanding the inner workings, okay? I have Guru Randa, so this talks about like miraculous moments and harmony surrounding you and expecting miracles. Okay, again, believing is seeing. This is a very like heavy faith, like blind faith energy. The Atlanteans, this is about an evolution vibration. All right, so this is, again, like we're part of this movement, okay? The energy is in motion. You're helping with, it's like this ripple effect, okay? And so this is, again, like you have a legacy here as part of this, you know, volunteering, right? Light worker volunteering, evolution, vibration project. It's, you know, to anchor in new technology, anchor in progress. There is acceleration that's expected with this. So this is, again, like you learning. It's like it's like the light switch got turned on. You went through a spiritual awakening. Now you are aware and understanding of your purpose, and now you are of service. And now that you're of service, you're starting to use what you learned, okay, and applying it. And it's divine knowledge that you learned. You know, you had to become a resilient spirit so that you can understand things on a much larger scale. So the things that you experience in your personal life have a greater meaning. I feel like you have overcome quite a bit of limitations. There is something that is of grand importance here. You know, this is you being activated as a leader, okay? A spiritual leader, a guide, someone who is like frontline in some way, shape, or form, like light worker on the ground. Time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. Okay, so this is for my like spiritual, divine, feminine energies that are, you know, helping the collective through their energy healing practices, through their prayers, through their divination, which, you know, is our tools for messaging. So like we're the communication team, okay? There's many different types of communicators, and it's up to them to have their own creative outlet and however they want to do it. But many of us are the messengers, okay? Lemurians are here, Atlanteans. So this is, again, like really tapping into potentially some of your experiences prior to coming here on this vacation. I wouldn't call it a vacation though. It's more like school. It's more like boot camp. Your psychic awareness, sensitivity, and trusting your intuition is super key at this time, okay? So this is, you know, your communication vehicle. Like you're the communication vehicle, all right? Like your extrasensory perceptions and abilities are heightened at this time. So this is how you communicate with the higher realms to share the messages that you are meant to share, okay? Isis energy, very strong here. Okay, so this is you reclaiming magic, okay? I feel like you've unplugged from a system you no longer align with, and as a result, like you realize that you don't need to be plugged into anything because you're the generator. You're the one that has a direct energy source to source. Like you have a direct line. You have the ability to create anything you desire into your reality, and therefore can help others do the same. And again, like, it is about the mind. It is about the knowing. It is about the activation there. There's like this heavy activation. There is this breaking boundaries and personal experiences of God. Like, yeah, okay? Personal experiences of God. Okay? So if this is resonating, you're a badass with Joan of Arc at the bottom of the deck. Being a sacred activist, okay? Do not be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs and doing what's right. There are laws above man. So be cognizant. Okay, someone is very claircognizant, because I don't usually use that word. That's not typically a normal word I use on my vocabulary. But like these swords, okay, there's two sides to every sword, okay? So sometimes there are battles that are not worth fighting, and then there's some battles that are worth fighting because they will contribute towards the higher and greatest good. So sometimes a sort of discernment is very necessary. All right, so letting go of the need to be right, because there's a bigger picture playing out. So sometimes let people think that they're winning, okay, so that they can show you who they truly are. I just got that. That's for somebody. Okay, let them think they're winning. I feel like people's true colors are being shown. All right, they want to keep this at the bottom of the deck, Isis here. So we're going to keep it up. She's like, I should be standing up there with them. Fine, you're up there. So funny. All right, let's see. Let me just kind of clean up over here. That was an interesting pull. All right, so I'm like heavy in the divine feminine energy today. So if you're not feeling it, then come back tomorrow. So we'll get a little tarot here. Let's see what we can ask here. How can, as divine feminines, divine feminine energy, how can we best assist Mother Gaia at this time? Right, Gaia, isn't that beautiful? I love that picture. All right, let's see. The Chariot and the Emperor. So this is talking about an imbalanced structure when it comes to balance. Look. And it's heavy on the masculine energy. Would you look at that? The Chariot in reverse, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is talking to the fact that, like, there's a paradigm shift happening. The cycle of there only being masculine energy in charge is coming to an end. That's what this is saying here. There needs to be balance brought to the situation. And that is why there's such a heavy energy on karmic release and letting go of the need to be right and tapping into divine feminine energy here, because balance needs to be restored. Okay? We're at a crossroads. We need to make a decision. Okay? I feel like with the Chariot, I feel like the power of the divine masculine energy. I mean, it's not even divine masculine energy. I'm just going to say masculine energy. All right. I feel like those who seek power that take advantage of others or other energies is what is coming to an end. I feel like this is a cycle too that's been repeating over and over and over again. Yeah. And then check this out. Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. And then underneath that, I have Temperance. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and I have the Empress in reverse. Look at how unbalanced our society is at this time. Okay, so this is what's happening. Okay, right now we're not good citizens with each other. We're like bad behaving brothers and sisters. Okay. And so think about how we interact with one another now in our own social groups, and how we treat one another, and how that presents outside of ourselves. Okay, so it presents in our town, it presents in our governments, it presents in our businesses, it presents in, the consumerism of everything, and the consumption, the mass consumption of things, and the indulgence, and how like flip-flop this is. It's very unbalanced, and I feel like, there needs to be love brought to the situation versus trying to, take what isn't yours and abuse and deceive and be greedy and just deceptive. I feel like love has been used as a weapon too, so I feel like that's a bit messed up. I definitely feel like with Temperance, there is balance being restored here when it comes to masculine and feminine energies part of what's coming in is the rise of, through the spiritual awakening process. There is this, you know, cycle change playing out here. And then I have the Hierophant. I feel like this is going to affect every part of society, of how we exist here. We're being guided to kind of like change our ways for the better and, you know, evolve. I feel like there's been a lot of evolution, right? I feel like there's been a lot of civilizations that have come and gone, and we have access to this wisdom and knowledge, and it's about tapping into some of this and using it as a way to progress and do better. You know, I feel like we have an opportunity to do better, to raise our vibration along with Mother Gaia, and to ascend. And I feel like through that process, things will be balancing out. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there will be some sort of disclosure happening. I feel like energies that are asleep, not awake, will be awoken with the Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like they'll be I feel like people are starting to wake up to the amount of imbalance within their own lives and outside of them, because we are projectors as much as we are generators. So what I'm getting is, go within to see what you could be projecting and generating, and see if there is imbalance, and maybe there's an opportunity to have that revelation. I feel like there's a revelation coming, okay? Yeah, and then look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Revelation, judgment, awakening, transformation. There will be a call made. Yeah, Page of Swords. Are you going to answer the call? Page of Swords. This is you receiving notice. This is you receiving that information. This is you getting direction. Like, okay, I heard you. This is also making a decision too. Page of Swords. There could be some sort of like, I feel like this is information. You receive information. You might be somebody that shares information to those who may need it, are feeling out of touch or lack of guidance, or feeling unhappy, unworthy, confused, abandoned, left in the dark. Maybe you're helping. See how like there's this light here with this cup. You're bringing love to a situation, okay? It's like you're turning the light on, all right? You might be someone who works with divine energy here, and you literally turn people's lights on, okay, so that they wake up. And then you also will come back and make sure the light's still on and encourage them and empower them to keep their light on, okay, and for them to do the work, okay? I feel like you're somebody, it's like that Joan of Arc energy, the Page of Swords. Like, you come in and you leave a mark. So you leave a mark, and it's intended that way. Okay, I feel like there is some sort of union, that sacred connection that we were seeing earlier. Okay, I feel like this is something also coming in for some of you. Okay, what a beautiful reading this was. What a nice surprise. All right, so I welcome feedback, dialogue in the comments. There's a lot going on that is coming to light. I feel like there is going to need to be certain individuals, calling on my earth angels there, that are the ones that come and bring love to the situation, okay? When it's usually dark and stormy and shadowy, and, you know, you are that bright light, okay? And your light attracts light, all right? So remember that. All right, and, you know, let's give thanks to Isis. Let's give thanks to Lady Portia. Let's give thanks to Sarada Devi. Let's give thanks to the Divine Feminine Energy, Rumi, Metatron, Sandalphon, Melchizedek, Kuan Yin, okay, the Atlanteans and the Palladians and the Lemurians for all their assistance, Guru Ram Dass for being there and holding us safe, and protected. Okay, we have El Mora here with the spiritual force field. Okay, so I feel like it's like an all hands on deck situation for the evolution and ascension of Mother Gaia. All right, so take a deep breath in. Okay, don't forget to bring love to the situation. Sending love out. Hope you guys have a great day.